Hello, everyone. So, over the weekend, Mr. Thomas Markle Sr. was in the Daily Mail explaining that his 80th birthday is coming up and saying how he would love to get in contact with his second born daughter, Meghan. And of course, his grandchildren, even a photo, he says, at this point would be welcome. However, crickets. So, we are going to be using the cards today to see how Meghan and Harry reacted to Mr. Thomas Markle Sr. speaking out like the way he did. My heart is absolutely broken for Mr. Markle Sr. I just find it absolutely heartbreaking for him. But I guess he's trying to find a way to communicate with his daughter. But I don't think she's ever gonna. I'm sorry, she's never gonna go back to him. We're going to have a look though and see how she got on. I could be wrong with that impression, but let's have a look. So, how did Meghan react to this story in the Mail? Some indicators out of interest. Meghan would come out as King of Wands or the Strength card, Queen of Wands, sorry, or the Strength cards. Mr. Markle Sr. is, of course, Cancerian, so he will come out as the King of Cups or the Chariot. Preparation H is, of course, Virgo, so he's an earth sign. You come out as King of Pentacles, or you come out as Virgo. Or you could come out as Knight of Pentacles, depends which way of the knock situation he's dealing with. Let's have a look. Oh, it has hurt her. She has been hurt. Is this hurt or embarrassed? Let's see what's crossing over. She's meant to be working. Okay, lots of threes. There is a doorway underneath. I think she's going to release Doria. Doria is also a Virgo. She's the Queen of Pentacles. So I wonder if she's going to try and get Doria to say something for her behalf. Unless there's some type of puff piece about how she's wondering if she can go and nursemaid Catherine or something, you know? It feels like we are just going to get we're going to get more of a Doria experience, put it that way. What's crossing over is Three of Pentacles. Somebody's working with somebody else here. That is very interesting. And underneath we have a doorway. Temperance. We are going to get reports how stressed she was about this. I think she finds it embarrassing with the Three of Swords there. I think it's hard for a narcissist to feel things, to be honest. But if you embarrass them and they think, oh my God, people think less of me for this, I feel like that's where it's coming from. Below is a doorway, a portal, if you will. She's wanting to move past this whole situation. And she's scared of loss of control of the situation. That's interesting. And she feels like there's been a challenge. Let me just clarify. Who's this doorway for? Okay, herself. Right. The reason we're having quiet Meghan, is she's busy working on herself, on her products, on her brand, on her next big thing. She's wanting to push everything through, and she thinks if she gets this thing completely right, everyone will forget about Mr. Markle Sr. living his final years out in Mexico. Everyone will forget that. She's a bit busy. She has got things on. There is somebody working with her, working together, and I don't know if they're trying to influence how the Markle family is seen in the public. But there's also this energy here that there's 3 people working here. There's 3 agencies working here. So you'll have Meghan and Harry, and then you have like WME, and then you'll have whoever else. But she's on board with it. The 9 of Swords is in reverse. I think that is why you won't see Mr. Markle Sr. popping up in the People or page 6. They might report on this story, but they're never going to be the people who get the story, if you know what I mean. Because once it's published by one, it's kind of like wildfire. The rest of them publish it as well. The 9 of Swords is in reverse, so we are going to get. I can't believe how emotionally damaging this has been to my life, and I can't get over the betrayal of my father. So she's still on that. She is not past that. She will never get past that, because in my mind, she set Mr. Markle up, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, and all that stuff. She did that. Not Mr. Markle. She did that. I believe, I forget the name of the press guy. I know he approached either Mr. Markle or Samantha Markle, but I believe that he was definitely paid for and instigated to try and shame Mr. Markle Sr. from coming to the wedding, and it works. I think they have been quite trapped. I understand. I get it. I get why they understand. I understand it, because they've been isolated, smeared, and they're not allowed to respond. So they are going to turn up in the press. They are going to turn up on podcasts. They are going to turn up. I mean, Mr. Markle Sr. doesn't, bless him, but you know, Sam and Junior do. So it's just part of. It's just. I understand that, because I think they're trying to work out all of this as well in real time as well. But there's something here. Meghan is trying to disrupt them. The 10 of Wands leaving, we're going to hear how much of a burden and everything that this is for Meghan to carry. And she just wants, she's worried about more bad luck, and she wants other people to have bad luck, especially around this interview. Let's have a look, see how Harry feels about his father-in-law. Let's face it, it's your father-in-law, Harry. Nine of Coins. She's embarrassed, completely embarrassed. He's embarrassed for her. Told you she's embarrassed. That 9 of Coins is in reverse. Now, when the 9 of Coins is upright, I often think very accomplished, a very together, a very wealthy, protected woman. The 9 of Coins in reverse. He thinks this is another smear for them to try and make Megsy look bad, and they're coming after Megsy because she's so beautiful and famous and a humanitarian hottie and all that stuff. And yeah, they are. There's the 4 of Pentacles there. Loss of control was on Megsy's mind. What's crossing over situation is the 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Coins upright though. So there is a need to control. They need to control every bit of narrative that they need. So what's known about the situation? They will defend themselves by saying nothing. And the 2 of Cups is underneath. There is a split. There is a devaluation cycle going on. One devaluation cycle will end up with the actual split of them. Megsy is not happy. And somehow this is all Harry's fault, as well as being the British press's fault, as well as being everyone else's fault. Everything is everyone else's fault. The 10 of Coins is in reverse. my friends, dudes, ladies, everyone, they are a bit, the royals are done with them, and Harry knows that. Five of Wands coming up. There is going to be some fighting and scuffling online. Now, we do know that the Sussex squad do really take offence at Mr. Markle. So I hope he hasn't got a presence online other than what's on YouTube. But if he's on X or anything like that, please stay away from it. There's gonna come some heated exchanges. If there isn't already now, there will be more later this month, and especially coming around to his birthday. They are going to cause trouble, and we are going to get the Nine of Swords in reverse. We're going to get Megsy. The Eight of Wands moving very quickly. So there is going to be some puff pieces and a lot of communications coming out. We are going to get, there's going to be a lot of action, a lot of movement. That's what Harry's thinking at the minute. Meghan is worried about loss of control. Interestingly enough, the Sussex children, Harry is going to say that his father-in-law is using his invisible children. Recollections, how many they are. Recollections may vary how many they are and how they got here. But Harry is going to go on about how dare he use our children as leverage and all this kind of stuff, when it is actually you, sir, who is using children as leverage. But I digress. What does he want? He wants the... Good luck with that, mate. And the Hermit in reverse. And depression. Okay, they're going to have a crappy end here. The Hierophant is here. The Hierophant, what Harry wants to do, he wants this sounds really strange, but he actually wants the royal family to get involved and tell Thomas to stop going to the press. That's what he wants. He wants Thomas to stop going to the press. And there's going to be a story later this year, or going into next year, where Megsy's going to be, I'm so oppressed, everybody's against me, I carry this burden so much. And it is going to link in to her father's paternal family. And we have the Hermit in reverse here. And I wonder if Harry is going to be lumped in as part of a problem. But there's something going to happen where it makes him look even more pathetic than most people think he is. So that is what I have for you today. I hope you have enjoyed the reading. I am going to go now. Hopefully see you for live really soon. Please like, share, subscribe and all that YouTuberish. And I'll see you in a bit. Bye, everyone.